The results of the 5 state elections is our top focus this evening. Now, the BJP and the Congress are headed towards a photo finish in Madhya Pradesh, and that's the one we're going to have to wait and watch for. Meanwhile, in Rajasthan, the Congress also stormed back to power with a clear majority after the 5-year rule of BJP's Vasundhara Raje. Congress leaders Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot win their respective seats, so the party will make a decision on the next chief minister tomorrow. Now, in Chhattisgarh, the Congress has surpassed expectations with a massive victory. The Grand Old Party has dethroned BJP's Raman Singh, who has served as the Chief Minister of the state for 15 years. However, moving on to Telangana, Chandrasekhar Rao-led TRS has retained power with a landslide victory. The Congress-TDP Grand Alliance has failed to make an impact in India's youngest state. Now, also, the Congress has been voted out of power in Mizoram, its last bastion in the northeast. State's 5-time Chief Minister Lal Tanhavla has lost both his seats. BJP ally Mizo National Front has secured a comfortable majority in the state. Now, our colleague from CNN News 18, Sahil Murli Mengani, joins us now from Jaipur with more details on what's transpiring within the Congress party on the Chief Minister's post. Sahil, over to you.
We are reporting from Jaipur's Koti Khas Hotel. This is where those crucial rounds of meeting between the central observers sent by Congress President Rahul Gandhi, namely K.C. Venugopal and Avinash Pandey, will be meeting the top 2 Congress guns in the state of Rajasthan, Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot. But the news point is that the central observers, my sources confirmed to me, will be meeting these leaders separately first. And then they will be holding a joint meeting with both of them. That's why it's very, very significant. The cracks that we have been referring to are out in the open. The central observers meeting these leaders separately does point out towards the fact that all is not well and that both are trying to lobby very, very hard for the chief ministership. This room here in Koti Khas Hotel is where right now Sachin Pilot is meeting the central observers sent by Congress President Rahul Gandhi, namely K.C. Venugopal and Avinash Pandey. The meeting has been on for 30 minutes. We also sent visuals. We also had visuals of they having lunch. So this is what is happening. The meeting is on. Tomorrow is when, that is on Wednesday, is when the Congress members of Legislative Assembly will be meeting to have their final say on who their pick is going to be for the chief ministership. With video journalist Sushil from Jaipur's Khasa Koti Hotel, I'm Sahil Murli Mengani reporting for CNBC.
Right, Sahil, thank you so much for those details. Now, let's go across to Devrat Bhagat, who joins us from Raipur. The Congress is comfortably past the halfway mark in Chhattisgarh, where the BJP has been in power for the past 3 terms. Devrat, खुशी का माहौल दिख रहा है रायपुर में. Congress का workers celebrate कर रहे हैं. What has helped the party in achieving this feat?
छत्तीसगढ़ में कांग्रेस के 15 साल का वनवास टूटता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। कांग्रेस बहुमत की ओर है, वहीं बीजेपी कुछ ही सीटों में सिमट गई है। कांग्रेस के मैनिफेस्टो का असर इसे कहेंगे, क्योंकि किसानों की कर्ज माफी के साथ ही साथ बोनस की बात यहां पर कांग्रेस ने कही है और ये बोनस फैक्टर छत्तीसगढ़ में काम कर गया है। धान का कटोरा छत्तीसगढ़ को कहा जाता है और कांग्रेस को ये फैक्टर बढ़त दिलाती हुई नजर आई है। लेकिन यहां पर सुई अटकी हुई है मुख्यमंत्री के पद पर, क्योंकि कांग्रेस में जो स्थिति है, कई दावेदार यहां पर सामने हैं। अब स्थिति साफ होगी और पता चल पाएगा कि आखिर छत्तीसगढ़ का मुख्यमंत्री कौन होगा। कैमरा पर्सन रोहित श्रीवास्तव के साथ देवव्रत भगत, न्यूज 18, छत्तीसगढ़।
Right, Devrat, thank you for those details. Now, let's go across to Rishika Sadan, who joins us now from Hyderabad. The TRS is returning for a 2nd term with K. Chandrasekhar Rao as the Chief Minister of Telangana. The results are a setback for the Congress and the TDP alliance. Rishika, it's a thumping victory for the TRS. What's the mood like out there?
Well, yes, the youngest state of the country has finally picked a clear mandate, and it's been a thumping victory for the ruling party TRS and as well as KCR, who has been at the forefront of the Telangana agitation. And we are here at the party office in Hyderabad, and as you can see, the celebrations underway since morning, and the chief minister, the caretaker chief minister, has arrived at this particular point. In a short while from now, the meeting is about to begin. The key agenda would definitely be discussion about the ministries, and also when would be the oath-taking ceremony. There's been a lot of speculation that KCR would probably give away his seat to his son KTR, who's a caretaker IT minister. And all of these unanswered questions would be here at this particular meeting. What we also do understand is today KCR is meeting all the MLAs who would be coming in from their constituencies. So a legislature meeting is also underway towards the end of today. But for now, a crucial press meet by the caretaker chief minister at the party office, TRS Telangana Bhavan in Hyderabad is underway, where he's already inside in a key meeting with few of the top leaders. All of the MLAs would also be arriving to the city for a crucial legislature meeting, post which we can also expect discussion on the ministries.
All right, Rishika, so that's the latest in Telangana. And moving on to Mizoram, Congress lost its grip on the state as the Mizo National Front swept the polls. The biggest casualty is Congress's sitting Chief Minister Lal Tanhawla, as he lost both the constituencies he fought from. Now, the Mizo National Front is an ally of the NDA, and the BJP is also moving closer to a double-digit vote share in Mizoram. Now, despite a disappointing state election outcome for the BJP and RBI governor's surprise resignation last evening, the Lal Street saw a sharp rally after a gap-down opening to end with gains of about 0.5%. So let's bring those charts up for you. The Nifty and the Sensex opened with cuts of more than 1%, but saw a sharp recovery. The Bank Nifty fared below par and ended with 0.25% uptick. The mid-caps, however, outperformed and ended the day 1.6% higher. Anuj Singhal is standing by with a detailed analysis. Anuj, two perceived tailwinds shrugged by the traders on the Lal Street.
Stunning recovery for the market today, and this is despite the market getting the worst possible news. Of course, it had to negotiate with the RBI governor quitting overnight, and in the state election, the market seeing reversal. But in the morning, like our base case was, short trade did not work because the market had already gone down quite a bit yesterday, and today morning from the low point there was a stunning recovery. In fact, almost 500 points, more than 500 points on the Nifty Bank, 300 points nearly on the Nifty is a kind of intraday recovery that you had. And the mid-cap index had a massive rally today, 2% up on the index and about 3:1 in terms of advanced decline. Towards the end, there was big buying in some of the big banks like Yes Bank, which was up 8%, SBI was up about 3%, Kotak Mahindra Bank was up 2.5%. Then there was buying in beaten down names like Sun Pharma, Titan had quite a bit of buying. Metal stocks also surged in trade, so they also saw some bit of buying. In the broader market also, there was quite a bit of buying in stocks like Adani Enterprises, Max Financial, DHFL. The short point is it all boils down to risk-reward. And this morning's risk-reward perhaps was in favor of going long. That's worked. Now, interesting to see whether things have bottomed out or whether the market has one more round of reversal. We'll find out, of course.
Right, so good day for the markets. Thank you so much for those details, Anuj. Now, we have been speaking to several market experts, and so far we've received a mixed set of reactions from Dalal Street on the election results. Here are what market veterans Ramdeo Agarwal, Nilesh Shah, Dipan Sheth and Ajay Srivastava make of these state poll results.
I'm most stunned by the result of Chhattisgarh. So that's been one of the most surprising one. But if you look at other one, like what you're talking about, MP, again it looks to be surprising in favor of BJP. Even in Rajasthan, BJP has done better than what the bookies were saying. So I think all in all, it's probably market had discounted a lot more as of yesterday. And as the results are flowing in today, one, the event is behind us. Second, it is not worse than what market had discounted yesterday. I mean, if you ask me, I'm not a political commentator, but what I would say from the market point of view, that whatever market had the fear of till yesterday, that fear has now dissipated.
I think this is the time to continue hold on to your retail-focused private sector banks. Plus, it's time to add corporate-focused private sector banks as NPA cycle seems to coming to an end, and some of the recoveries will start getting reflected into the balance sheets. So this is the combination which will work. You want to invest with slightly defensive nature of growth, where despite political situation, growth can continue.
I don't think the 10-year future of this country is going to hinge on a couple of state election outcomes right now, or indeed even the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. I think India is never as good as it's made out to be, and it's never as disastrous as you might think it is during some of the bad times. So if you're a steady long-term investor, you really shouldn't get too rattled by these things and average your way in and out. So I don't think that's much to worry about.
The economic policy was in a pretty distressing situation. The economy was doing badly. And therefore, what happened to the mid-caps is what is happening to the ruling party in the elections. It's almost, the similar mirror being shown there, that if you have a bad economy, no other agenda can get you the votes. And I think it's a great positive for Indian democracy, because if the result was other way around, if it was other way around, it would have led some credence to the fact that economy doesn't matter, financials don't matter, all other issues, whether it's renaming, temple, etc., matters. So to me, as a market participant, I think it's a great result, because this is a result which should come when you reward or penalize performance or poor performance. So I think it reflects the economic reality, it reflects the government challenge, it reflects truly what's happening on the ground.
So that's what the market veterans make of the election results. Urjit Patel's resignation as the governor of the Reserve Bank is especially surprising, as we had been given to understand that the issues between the government and the central bank had been ironed out in the November 14th board meet. That's the word coming in from former RBI Chief D. Subbarao. In a conversation with CNBC TV 18's Lata Venkatesh, Subbarao went on to say that the government will have to do some serious introspection and choose a governor who will demand the credibility of the market, as well as be able to restore the central bank's goodwill. Take a look.
My first reaction was of some surprise and some no surprise as well, because no surprise because for over the last 2 months, the possibility of Dr. Patel resigning has been in the realm of speculation. But I was also surprised because there was an impression that after the 19th November meeting, the government and the Reserve Bank had resolved the outstanding issues. But evidently, Governor Patel seems to have been pushed beyond this level of comfort, and there comes the resignation.
Okay. We are still in the realm of speculation, but the understanding is that at the upcoming December 14th board meeting, the board was to get extraordinary powers over all actions of the Reserve Bank. Do you think this would have been beyond, as you call, the realm of comfort of any Reserve Bank governor?
Oh, absolutely. Because the board of the Reserve Bank, as currently structured, is not an appropriate.
Let's go across to CNN News 18 for some latest news on the election front.
खड़ा है कौन प्रधानमंत्री का दावेदार उस आधार पर मतदान होगा
वही मिनिस्टर भी आपकी चुनाव और सरगुजा दोनों तरफ बहुत ज्यादा अपोजिट मैंडेट मिला इसका क्या मुख्यतः कारण मानना है
अब बहुत सारे कारण हैं आज उस कारण के एनालिसिस नहीं मैंने एक बात की जानकारी और देना भूल गया था उसको बता दूं मैंने राज्यपाल महोदय को अपना मुख्यमंत्री पद का इस्तीफा प्रेषित कर दिया
एक सवाल ये है सर थैंक यू
They're saying that he has submitted his resignation, also saying that these were state elections, won't have any impact on the battle for 2019. So a loss for Raman Singh, isn't it also loss for the BJP leadership here at the center? How should we look at it?
Well, you know, what Raman Singh obviously is very bravely taking the full responsibility of the defeat. But you know, the extent of defeat for the BJP, that should be worrying the BJP. Because if it was a narrow defeat, well, you know, it was never very comfortable in Chhattisgarh for the BJP, even last elections. But for